Once again, I am John Cancio. Next up on the show, we have the SUNY Albany Improv Comedy Group, a SUNY Albany Improv Comedy Group. They are the Sketchy characters. Welcome Mike, Sean, and Rob.
You guys are in a barbershop. Start it up.
Do you want a haircut, young man?
Why, yes, I would like a haircut.
Take a seat in my chair. Take a seat in my rocket ship.
Wow.
Take a seat in my race car bed.
That is amazing. I can't
Right
believe
there.
that you have a race car bed.
I know.
Do you cut people's hair in this?
Yes I do. Change. No I don't. Actually my seat is to the right of it, which is the bicycle. Change. Actually it's to the left of it, which is the knight in shining armor. He's sitting in his lap. It's actually his horse. You sit on his horse. Giddy up. Right there.
And I get to get a haircut on this thing?
Get a haircut.
Alright.
Get my razor.
Okay. Now do I just stand still here?
If you want to, or you can do a little, if you want to mime it.
Yeah, okay.
Change it up. If you want to, play with tussle its hair a little bit there. Do you like it?
Yeah, can I give this thing a haircut?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Change.
Can this thing give me a haircut?
Let me check. Yes, it can.
Change.
Let me check. I don't speak horse, and I don't know what he's saying.
Well, I have these scissors here. I'm going to cut his hair anyway. How does it taste?
Change.
How does it smell?
Like a
Change.
scale.
Hold on to it for a second. I got to do something with it later.
I'll put in my pocket.
Yeah, hold on to it, would you?
Yeah, I will.
So, the one thing I want to know before I leave your barbershop is how many customers did you get normally a day?
Including the school bus field trip.
Change.
Including the old man that died of a heart attack after getting a haircut. Including the guy that just came in and said, I don't want a haircut.
Including him.
3.
Okay.
Change.
75.3.
The 0.3, I'm wondering, what does the 0.3 stand for? Is it a third of a person?
Yeah, midget. Yeah, small person. Right there.
Okay.
Small person.
All right. Well, great. Thank you so much for having me in for your...
Change.
it was a terrible disgust coming in here.
Change.
I just want to get a hug from the professional who has 75.3 customers. I've never heard of it.
And hey, next time maybe we'll do a haircut for you.
Sounds great, buddy.
Alrighty.
Very good. Nice job, guys. We are here with the Sketchy characters from the SUNY Albany Improv Comedy Group. They are a comedy group. I said that twice, didn't I? Jeez. Welcome to the show, guys. Good job on the act.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Nice to
Thanks
meet
for
you.
having us.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so we have Mike Russell, right? And we have Sean Depew, okay. And we have Rob Mizell.
Yep.
Okay, thank you guys very much for doing that. Now, how long have you guys been doing this? Who do I talk to first? I don't know. Let's go to Rob.
We just go around the mini semicircle here. I've been doing improv comedy for 7 years now. I started sophomore year in high school. It's a tremendous pleasure to be doing it here for the club as well. Let's move on to you.
I first started improv when I joined the Sketchy characters back my freshman year, so it's 2 years ago.
Okay, and
I've been doing it for a long 8 months now, actually.
8 months.
Started back in February.
So you're the newbie.
I'm the newbie, yeah.
Newbie in the group. Now, how does this form? How does this group form?
Cool. It all started back in the day with Josh Krantz. He wanted to get a sketch and comedy club together, and then they started doing comedy, and slowly they started doing improv and sketches, and then some stand-up, and then it grew into the Sketchy characters.
Wow. So you guys are at SUNY Albany doing this. Now, do you guys do this on stage? How often?
We have performances. We do different things like a tower tour, charity performances, and then we have a couple big performances each semester. Just clear up something by the club. A lot of people may think we are sketchy people. This is not the case. Sketchy Characters is the name of the club because it refers to the sketches which are performed.
Okay.
All right.
He just had to clarify.
I had to clarify.
That's all. Okay, so tell us about, you also do stand-up acts as well, right? And you got some stuff coming up, right? You do performances quite often on stage. So tell us about what's coming up.
Well, we have a show coming up November 6th, our big performing arts show. It's called Mission Improvisational. It's going to include some stand-up comedy, lots of improv games, possibly live sketches as well. And
you're also on the U Albany TV channel. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do. We're live on that. We're going to be live this year. We're going to have numerous things on the channel. And just to clarify, I'd like to just run through a little bit, tell you a little bit about what I do for the club. And we can tell you what Mike here does and what Sean does, so you can kind of get a breakdown about what we really do. Okay? So I'm the improv.
What we really do.
What we really do behind closed doors and in front of open stages is this. I'm the director of improv comedy. I handle the rehearsals, setting up the shows, making sure we tweak our skills, perfect our skills, match up who works well with one another. Just do anything and everything related to improv comedy. I'm going to leave it.
And I was going to say, Sean is the writing director.
Yep.
Sean is the writing director.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your position.
Basically, I just go through people's ideas. We write out sketches and pick the best ones, and those get aired, and we cast them and film every week.
Okay. And we can't leave out Mike. You're the president.
Yes, I'm the
president.
the president of the Sketchy Characters.
So are you the most important one here because you're the president?
I mean, everyone's really important, you know, without Rob handling the improv, because like I can't handle everything. So Rob takes care of the.
You're the George Bush of the group.
Well, I mean, perhaps a better president. You know,
Or his cronies.
You know, George Washington, Abe Lincoln.
Tell them a little bit about our presidential candidate. A little bit about our cabinet.
So what I do as president is we work with the funds. I collect dues. I run the main meetings with the whole club, because like the improv section and the actors, or sometimes they do both. But like we have events sometimes. We're doing a bottle drive, how to raise money for the club.
Oh, nice.
And stuff. And like I work with my e-board about like we're ordering T-shirts for our club, and like just how to get our name out there, like public relations. There's a lot of different chairs that we have to work with, and I really just try to hold it all together and keep the communication flowing between the club and like the different chairs, like Rob and Sean here.
Now let me ask you. I'll ask you this question. Does it ever get risky? Does it, you ever get concerned about offending anyone during some of these comedy acts?
Oh, definitely. Because like sometimes people will they give us a preview of their stand-up, and I'm just like, sometimes just shudder. You're like, oh man, who's gonna get offended by that one? But you gotta take chances sometimes, and because we like to think that all comedy can be really funny, as if you have a kind heart about it.
Right.
You're just trying to poke fun at somebody. So
just have some fun. Don't be so uptight, right?
Yeah, but I mean, don't be down. You can't don't be mean with your comedy. Not mean, just funny.
Just
it's
funny.
Supposed to be funny. Yeah.
There's a fine line there, isn't it?
Yeah,
sometimes?
it's really fun. We've had some problems in the past sometimes where the previous presidents would freak out, but
oh really?
I think so far so good.
Well, it seems like you guys do a good job at keeping it, from being too outrageous, crossing that line. So, thank you very much. And I'll ask you something since I didn't speak to you so much. But what advice would you give to somebody who perhaps wants to get into comedy and do this?
Do your homework, definitely. I do stand-up as well, and if you want to get better, I did a lot of watching of comedy shows and comedians, and just keep working hard at it and constantly write new material. Don't just keep the same acts, constantly perform. That way you don't get out of it,
And also, I wanted to mention the website that you guys have it here. I have it somewhere. The sketchycharacters.blogspot.com. So say it with me, guys.
The sketchycharacters.blogspot.com.
Remember that. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for coming on. We'll have you back on in the future. Hopefully we'll do something longer.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
We'll be back with another act.